the music is playing right now, and you can still hear me.
All right, hey, bro.
That's all I can.
Turn my headphones on. Yeah, turn my headphones on, bro.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome back, yo. This is damn. I think it's season 3.
Season 3.
Episode 6, 7.
6 or 7. Let's go there.
Yeah, one of them jumps. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just guess at that. You know what I mean? I wasn't 100% prepared to come on here, even though I said I was 100% prepared to come on here. But that's some shit that Moses tends to do, you know what I mean? So if you just pardon me 1 second, people, I will be right back in about 10 seconds. And we're back. Okay, now I think I'm prepared, yo. What's up, man?
Hey, man, how you feeling, bro?
And well, I'm feeling pretty good, bro. I went up AC real quick over the weekend.
I seen your story. Hey,
I came up that jump, bro.
I seen your story. I was like,
came up, young. I be trying to tell people, like, if I ain't saying, look,
you told me too. You told me too.
Yo, and I'm not saying there's no foolproof plan, but I just like know how I play. So anyway, with that said, it was a pretty good weekend. What you get into?
This past weekend, of course, I was at work. I didn't do nothing special. But most recently, I know I was kind of looking at some old episodes, and one episode we was kind of catching up about Thanksgiving. So, how was your Thanksgiving, brother?
Thanksgiving came, Thanksgiving went. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My son was, you know what I mean? My son was up here, you know. That was pretty cool.
Okay.
But Thanksgiving, you know what, Rose, you actually kind of like an evil genius sometime, bro, because you kind of setting up, you know, the end of the calendar year, our little last episode for the calendar year with the Thanksgiving. So we gonna tease the Thanksgiving, Christmas paganality of all of it. But how was your Thanksgiving, bro?
It's an SAT word, y'all.
Paganality. I think I made that shit up. Pagan is a real
for today,
word.
It's the SAT word of the day.
It's an SAT word today, though. Yeah, we'll go with that. What was your Thanksgiving?
It's pretty cool. So when I was looking at the last episode, I was talking about how in 2023 my sister hosted Thanksgiving, and the reviews came in. She did such a fantastic job that she was kind of anointed to do it this year again. So we went through, had a great time. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Nothing crazy, but I didn't have to cook or clean, so I was.
Yo, that's golden, bro.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah. No cook, no clean. That's what's up, yo. Yep. I mean, holidays, it's for family, you know what I'm saying, and spreading good times and good cheer and all that. But that ain't what we talking about tonight, spreading good times and good cheer. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, Jay is in the news, bro.
Lights out, niggas.
They got an app that there's an allegation against Jay.
That's crazy, bro.
Of rape that apparently occurred with Diddy, 13-year-old girl at an after party. Now this is all alleged, of course. We preface it with that. So I'm only say it once that this is alleged, and then I'm gonna speak freely. We're not putting no charges on nobody, but this is what's being reported. With Diddy, bruh, like, this can't be good. Like, this can't be good, bruh. Like,
And I mean, I know when we did the episode prior and we was talking about Diddy, and then we came out with the list, and then we saw some names on there that we didn't want to be on there. And I don't know if this is the first domino falling. I don't know if this is a cloak and dagger kind of distraction. I don't know what it is, but I hate it. That's really all I know is I don't like this shit. I grew up on Jay. Goddamn, bro.
I'm about to say, I certainly hate it for my Jay-Z catalog. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying? My Jay playlists and all that. I hate it for that, young. Like, because it's so if these allegations are true, right? Like, I have this. I forget about the allegations being true about Jay. We're gonna kind of transition or deviate a little bit, but it's on the same topic.
Shift lanes.
I was a huge R. Kelly fan, bruh. Like, R. Kelly was the soundtrack to a lot of naked escapades. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, can I listen to this? Like, I'm like, yo, can I still listen to his music? Like, I don't feel like I could listen to his music no more.
Because it just has such
I don't know how that works.
Tone to it now. Like, you knowing the person more or knowing their mindset or what they're accused of, you start to look at the things they've said differently. And it's like, I don't know if I agree with you, bro. I don't know if I agree with you, bro.
Exactly. Are you talking about a fully grown woman? You doing these things too, bro? Like, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Yo, because I can't, like, can you throw away a nigga's whole catalog, bro? That nigga had hits. And it's the same thing I'm like feeling about if this shit with Jay is going into true. Like, bro, like he's got not just hits by itself, but you got joints with Cam, you got joints with Freeway, you got joints with Beyonce, you got joints with Snoop, UGK, like, dog, all over the place. I can't. I'm like, yo, if you a feature on a joint, like, I stop listening to the song, bro. Like, I can't stop listening to the song. Like, Mr. Carter with Weezy, come on, young. How am I not listening to that joint? That shit's still on my playlist, bro.
You know? Yeah.
It's wild, dog. And I'm not going, I said this before we was talking before we came on here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to lend my opinion on one way or another, how I feel, whether he's guilty or he's not, because I don't put nothing past nobody. You know what I'm saying? I will say that being a fan of his music, I don't want it to be true. You know what I'm saying? But I don't put nothing past nobody at this point.
I mean, especially because it seems to be a reoccurring quote unquote theme with these rich motherfuckers to come across this type of shit. So it's like, okay. I mean, there's a pattern, definitely. I'm not saying you fit it. I'm just saying there's a pattern.
I think part of it could be the problem is maybe maybe they didn't get girls before they had money. You know what I'm saying? So once they start getting money and, like, you know what I mean? Because even if you was a street nigga, they ain't guaranteeing that you getting girls. You know what I'm saying? You just might be a street nigga that's getting money or a hustling nigga that's getting money. It's not guaranteeing that you getting girls. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, the whole thing now they talking about with Foxy Brown. They trying to say Foxy Brown was underage. I think she might have been 17. I'm not saying that they said that shit might be fact. They can verify how old she was when she was dealing with him. There's a rumor that Jay and Dame Dash had beef because Jay went at Aaliyah first, or Jay wanted to be with Aaliyah when Aaliyah was young. Nobody really talks about this Aaliyah shit neither because she gone or whatever. But like, what was y'all doing to that little girl? You know what I'm saying? So I don't want the shit to be true, bruh. But at this point, young, it's like, unfortunately, it's so much smoke around the whole situation.
There's got to be a fucking fire somewhere.
Yo, did you send me, or did I don't remember. I saw it on Instagram. I think Sis sent it to me. There was a reel that Diddy was like giving a young girl, like she was like 12 or 13 or something like that. She was young, a white girl, a little blonde white girl, right? He presents her with an award. And like backstage, he's got a drink in his hand and he walks up to her and is like, yeah, you coming to the after party? Right? Now,
I might have sent that to you. I seen some shit.
I think, yeah, either you sent it to me or Sis sent it to me, young. But when I seen that joint, it's like, it's messed up because knowing now what he's done, you can't give him none of the benefit of the doubt. But if that was any regular person that don't got no sick ass pedophilia thoughts making a joke like that, it would be completely innocent. But imagine him getting caught at that moment. Well, I'm pretty sure they got the whole stretch and they clipped that out. But they're not gonna give you no benefit of the doubt with context. You know what I'm saying? He might have been like, you coming to the after party, we're gonna have giraffes and elephants, a clown, it's gonna be other kids there, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a pool, but they ain't gonna do none of that. So I feel like with Jay, they've already been roasting Jay like in animation law or whatever. It's like saying he a snitch, saying he a fed, blah, 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 blah. I don't know about all that Fed shit. He might be a Fed. You know what I'm saying? They could be the Feds, but y'all niggas the Feds about to go in the Feds. I don't know how that work.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, how that
Yeah.
work.
I don't understand. Wait. So now you about to? That's
Yeah, nigga about to do time.
that sounds like it has you by a setup the whole time, and you knew this was coming, type shit.
So this is where my conspiracy theory mind like tends to kick in. You know what I mean?
Shit it, bro. I'm with it.
It's
Illuminati type shit.
So this episode might go like way left and come back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know where this.
We've already missed our exit, bro. Let's just
yeah. This the exit, bro. Don't got no gas. It's all like just flying downhill. No. Sorry, ain't no gas, no brakes. Like my summertime a few years ago. No brakes. You know what I'm saying?
All gas, no brakes. It's not what you think.
So I want to be careful because, like I said, I don't know if he did it or he didn't. In my heart of hearts, I'm hoping that he didn't.
Of course.
And there's a big part of me that's like, yo, this is because we're about to enter into something in terms of the country and our society with Donald Trump coming back into office, where Black billionaires ain't necessarily what the construct I think wants to see, right? So while Diddy is more than likely probably guilty, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're on tape doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's multiple allegations. You're on tape beating Cassie up. So at least the violent part of it, they're going to be able to make stick.
That was crazy.
They did it to Kanye. Diddy, now it's Diddy. Now it's Jay. The Black billionaire, they don't want. And especially in music where you have the most influence, music and movies has the most influence over the culture? Movie or listen to a song before they'll ever pick up a book.
Nah, yeah, that's
So
true. Yeah.
Diddy being a deviant served their purposes. If he's a deviant, they'll never collaborate. And think about this, bro. Think about this. If you got Jay, Kanye, and Diddy in a room, 3 black billionaires, what's to stop those 3 dudes from clicking up and saying, we're going to start our own, I don't know, co-op or own, we're going to go buy land up and this, that, and the third, and we're going to start challenging to make black people equal. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start we have enough money to start influencing policy and real change. You know what I'm saying? If you want us to have your back, you have to do X, Y, Z for us. Or on my next album, I'll just go make a whole rap album saying, don't vote for Donald Trump. And guess what? You will lose 75% of the black vote just because I, as Jay-Z, or I, as Kanye West, said, don't vote for Donald Trump. They don't want us to have that much power and influence. Stay in your lane with music and entertainment. When you start wanting to be an activist, activist Jay, dreadlock Jay, go show black people how to have the blueprint to become millionaires Jay is about to be arrested. You gave too much jewels and knowledge to us. That ain't what they want. Make your billions, bro, but you're supposed to be a cancer to the community. Talk about selling drugs and shooting niggas, bro. That's what you do.
Well, that's what he started to do.
Hmm?
But
What happened?
I was saying, what if he grew out of that and that just wasn't his thing anymore?
Okay, so all right, you grew out of that, but you made your money illegally and bragged about it on records. You can't tell me you're not working with the feds if you're literally saying you shot niggas on songs and sold drugs on these corners. I was on 18th and 75th and I was selling blow late night, 3 o'clock a.m. You know, the cops came around, but they let me go because you the feds, nigga. Because you the feds, nigga. That's why they let you go. The fuck, young? Come on, young.
Come
on, young.
You can't. You really, if that's, you can't argue with that.
I'm just saying. If you're the Italian mafia, your story gets told as like kind of from a heroic standpoint. Like people get fascinated. Let me not say people. I get fascinated.
They make great movies. I'm
talking about the documentaries and shit. I be fascinated
100%,
about.
Yeah. This nigga had
fascinated with that shit.
Hotel with a ton.
Yo, I so wanted to be that when I was young till I found out that Italians didn't like black people. Now,
the initial Italian immigrants.
Now, if anybody believes that the FBI, the DOJ, damn, I'm gonna get in trouble for this show. I be careful, young. Like, I gotta be careful. But does anybody really believe that these people don't know who's operating and doing what and don't have deals in place to operate and do whatever? Like, we can't be that naive.
Especially with all the information and technology that you have access to. Like, I feel like they know and they just tolerate like a certain percentage of said operations or will allow certain individuals to continue said operations because they know their quote unquote threat level is at a minimal kind of reading. But also at the same time, I feel like if I were in that position, I would find some way to make money off of that. So I feel like that's kind of a driving factor with all of the nonsense and nuisances or nuances that is 2024 at this point.
I mean, my thing is this, right? If you make fucking movies about it, why you just don't let it happen? Like they literally make movies to show the corrupt government being in bed with the mafia. So
Like I
why
said,
not just
they
let
make
them do
great
it?
movies.
They do make great movies.
That's how I learned about most of the shit, for real. That's, okay.
Yo, just let them do it then. Well, actually, that's what they kind of do. They just let them do it.
I mean, yeah.
But think of okay. So while we talking about the mafia, so think about it if it's in this vein. Jay-Z, Diddy, Kanye, three black billionaires in entertainment, music, whatever, whatever. Let's say that they decided they wanted to start a black mafia. They got the money to do it.
Yeah, I also
One
feel
in
like if they were to do it, they would have done that because it's not like they haven't been in connection way before now. Like,
facts. No, that's facts. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Maybe they did do it, and that's why they coming for him now.
Oh.
They said we got this loudmouth nigga over here that says, "Oh, he can't not be a billionaire no more." We got this other creep dude who like underage girls.
And that's what, because he definitely
And
was
then you
somebody
got a
who made
nigga who
money.
raps about being a billionaire based on the fact that he sold drugs. You got three totally different mindsets, or at least what they portray to the public. Three
Yeah.
totally different mindsets and backgrounds and all that. Like everybody's heard about Diddy's story and Melvin Combs, his father being a hustler in the streets and all that. Heard stories about Diddy being a hustler and blah, 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 being a gangster and a goon, this, that, and the third. But that's not his persona to the general public.
Nah.
Kanye's persona to the general public was that of a backpack nerdy genius when he first started. Goddamn, his first album was College Dropout, late registration. He was talking about school.
Yeah, it was that's when I found out about Kanye. Was when I was in
Yeah,
college. He
through
was
the
talking
wire.
about, late registration, college dropout. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, he fucking gets it.
Yeah, he's the. I ain't saying she a gold digger. You know what I mean?
He ain't
That's
doing
him,
the
bro. Look at all the just like shit around it, bro. Jamie Foxx. People forget about certain things that have happened that are connected to this Diddy shit, I think, and connected to Jay. I tend to forget that Jamie Foxx is a singer. Is a singer too.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx has collaborated with Diddy on a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
Pastor Cavassier, Pastor Cavassier. He was in the video. You know what I'm saying? Dancing around in the video and shit. It just slipped my mind when I was thinking about what the fuck song did he do? Or he was in a video with Jay-Z, and I can't think of the song. It was in my brain. I lost it, young. But he did a song with Jay. Like, next thing you know, he ends up in the hospital. Why? Probably because he was like, you know what, man, I ain't with the shits no more. I was with all this other shit y'all was doing, but now that y'all fucking with these little kids and shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could be a part of that. This is all speculation. You know what I'm saying? All pure opinion. We don't have nothing. But it's like certain things is you gotta consider human nature. If I went to a Diddy party right? For example, if I went to a Diddy party and they was like, yo, everybody come in this room, sit down. They open the door and 20 butt naked, big booty, big breasted Brazilian bombshells walk out that jump.
What?
All of them 21 age plus. I'm gonna be like, yo, I love Diddy parties, dog. If that's the case, you gonna have this coming out here, young. Why would I not want to come to a Diddy party, bruh? My keys, my wallet, my phone, the other nigga, I'm in the party. But if you talk about you got kids in the jump, niggas walking around in dresses and shit, goats and fuck with like masks, goat blood, nigga, I ain't fucking with none of that wild ass shit. I'm out.
Goat?
So, bruh, if they talking about devil worshiping and sacrificing and shit like that, bruh, they was cutting up goats and spreading goat blood and doing all that wild pentagram. They was doing all that wild shit, dog.
Yeah, that's.
They was doing all that wild shit, dog.
What it was. Yes.
Yeah, man. It's they I think a lot of them take that shit as a joke. Like they say the words and they don't really understand the power that the words have when they sell their soul to the devil, bruh. Like, I pray to God every single day, dog. Like, I don't want to talk to the devil. I'm tired of the devil talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I talk to God more because the devil be talking to me. I don't want to talk to him. I would never say out my mouth, I'm playing with my soul when it comes to the devil. Fuck you and fuck him. But these niggas might say that shit and they don't realize that that nigga heard that. So all these things he's giving you, they say the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. No, the devil giveth and the devil taketh away. God gives. I don't think God intends to take things away from you unless you ain't supposed to have it. And if you ain't supposed to have it, it's of the devil.
And he's not even going to take it away from you. He's going to put you in a position to where you need to learn to remove yourself from that. He won't take it away from you.
You decide yourself that you don't need that. That ain't for you.
You know, the same thing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, because I guess kind of, because I look at it like God will sometimes take shit from you, like a person. You know what I'm saying? Niggas have been in relationships with females that's some shit for a long time, and God will remove that woman from the man's life because the man can't do it himself.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean? God doesn't want you to have things you're not supposed to have. The devil will give you whatever the fuck you want. And then when he comes to you and says, I need this from you, and you're not willing to comply, he will take all of that and more. He will take your soul. You gave your soul to him. So now he's going to take your soul. Fuck your money. But your soul is tied to your money. In a lot of these people's cases, when you talk about these rich, your soul is tied to your money. That's what you define by. That's what you operate on. I just got to get more of this, more of this, more of this. It doesn't matter what I do to people, how I act, whatever. I just got to get more of this, more of this, more of this. You sold your soul. The devil sitting back there loving all of it because you doing his work for him.
So then let me ask you this. If someone were to realize that we're on that path, how are they going to shift? How would you recommend they shift?
Repent. You gotta repent.
Okay.
And then don't expect God to just be like, here you go, nigga, because you said, please forgive me. Nah.
You gotta do
7 circles in hell. Nigga, you was walking down them joints. You gotta come back up, bruh. You got a long flight.
Amen, brother. Yeah.
Long walk, bro. Come on.
That,
And you go ahead, bro. My bad.
no, you good. I'm just, yeah, you 100% right. That's the thing. You can't just say this phrase and think it's all done. The work you've done to get yourself where you are, you've now got to go in the opposite direction. Like J. Cole said to Zay, great job. You went halfway. Problem is you went the wrong way. You you gotta go
Exactly.
back.
God said he'll meet you. God said he'll meet you halfway. God ain't saying he about to walk. The fuck? I'm already here, dog. You the one that gotta
You
come
gotta
these
come
miles.
halfway.
I'm already right here. I've been right here. I ain't never go nowhere. You went that direction, like you just said. You started walking that way, young. So now, guess what? You gotta walk back. I'll be here when you get here, though. Trust me. God will be there with open arms. He'll forgive you. He'll rub you on your head, pat you on your back, and say, "Come on
Good
in."
job. You made it. Yeah, all of that, brother.
Yeah, but all that work you had to do to get to me is because you gave your soul to him.
Mm. Mm.
Because he's still trying to pull you back down that road.
Always.
He ain't trying to let you go.
He
So
ain't gonna
along the
stop,
way
bro.
to God,
I'll give you that.
yo,
Stop.
along the way to God, he gonna be like, hey, yo, you see that right there? Take this pit stop over there, young. She got double D's, bruh. And she all in your face. You know what I'm saying? Yo, over there too. Hey, bruh, you see that joint? Hey, cuz got sacks over there, young. He's sevens for 50. Go ahead, stop over there, young, real quick. Go ahead,
Just
go ahead, grab
50? That's
50. Only 50, dog, for a seven? Oh, let me get that. I'm gonna get that, and then that double D joint over there. She says she smoked. Yeah, I'm gonna chill real quick. So now, guess what? God's sitting there waiting, looking at his watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro. Oh, I
where
said
he
looking at
at?
his watch. He watching this. He looking at the sun. Looking at the sun go around and like, oh, okay.
Where he
Where
at?
he at? I know where he at because I can see all y'all motherfuckers. Oh, I know where he at. Oh, okay. Yeah. He's still talking to the devil. He ain't ready yet. Let him go ahead and stay right there with the double D's. Let him go ahead and stay. Because after he leave them double D's, he gonna be praying extra hard to me to get rid of that disease.
Oh,
Can I get an amen?
and that's when they get so in touch. Hey, God, it's me. You know me. I just need something from you, brother.
I didn't ring you up a couple times, but this time I really really need you. You know what I'm
You
saying,
know my heart, Lord. Just, hey, you do this one time for me.
bro? It's a battle when God might have his hand on your heart and the devil got his hand on your head, and he going like this and try and move you in different directions. Young, it's a battle.
And that's at that point
So
where you feel like in your heart of hearts, when you're by yourself, you can feel the tug on like, hey, I know this is what I'm thinking about doing, but I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably do this. That internal conflict is where it comes from.
internal conflict comes from not being all the way solid with God.
Mhm.
Like I've reconciled my nature. Are there things that I have to work on? Of course there are. But am I pretty like comfortable, you know what I'm saying, with who I am? Yes, I am. You know what I mean? And that's why I like God when I've been blessed, it hasn't changed me too much. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things that have changed, but still the same person. These cats don't know, or maybe they do know who they are, but I'm like, what in your right mind if you was a gangster, you know what I'm saying, thorough dude. You would have protected this girl and that girl, whatever. What made you all of a sudden start being attracted to 13-year-olds or 14-year-olds?
I never understood it, bro. I'm like, bro, if you are a celebrity and you're grown and you're sexually active, you got money. Like, first of all, I know if you're one of the attractive ones, women are gonna be throwing themselves to you. So it's like, what are you really? What are you choosing for? What are you looking for? I'm not. I'm misunderstanding what the point of all this is. If that's not what doesn't make
I mean, maybe it's not a situation like we don't really know the particulars. I'm pretty sure once this Diddy trial actually starts, or if you watch that downfall of Diddy jump or hey yo, but it's like certain things haven't been released yet. We don't know all the full particulars. Personally, and this is just strictly the Deackon's opinion, I think, and we'll talk about this in the second half a little more, I think that all of this plays a part in Donald Trump being elected to office.
Really?
The celebrity, yes. And I'll explain more why in the second half.
Okay. Yeah.
It's when we first of all, I don't think Trump dislikes Diddy or dislikes Jay-Z. I don't know though. Of course, I don't know. They might do everything for the cameras. When you talk about celebrities, shit be for the cameras. Trump has said that he feels like Diddy is a good guy, blah, blah, blah. They probably hung out and partied together, all of that. But the thing with Diddy, they want Diddy, but Diddy was out the way. You know what I'm saying? Diddy wasn't causing any problems for, I mean, being a pedophile and sex trafficking is a fucking problem. But if they really wanted Diddy, they could have got Diddy 10 years ago.
Way back. Yeah, I guess I'm with you. That's weird. Why all of a sudden now?
What is the timing of now that you want to come for Diddy? What's the timing now that you want to come for Jay? Come for Kanye? You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre better watch out. You know what I'm saying? What is with the timing of that?
Not Dr. Dre. Damn.
He a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
Did Dr. Dre hit billionaire with the Beats deal?
He might have.
I have to check that. But if you're a black billionaire, they gotta watch out. But we'll talk more in the second half about why I think that this is like more about the political aspect of it than just about Diddy. So we'll get back with y'all in a hot second. Y'all love this elevator music. 99, either that's the Black Album or the Blueprint, I think.
Might be the Blueprint. I'm trying to find out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nah, 99 might actually be Volume 3.
I think that's what it. Yep. The one that had
The Life and Times of Sean Carter. That's the Volume 3 jump.
Yeah. Hey. Hip hop trivia. I know who to call during fucking trivia night. No, I'm fucking for real. Yep, Volume 3, The Life and Times of S. Carter. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking calling for trivia night.
That nigga standing in between two Bentleys or a Bentley and a Rolls Royce or some shit.
He's standing between two cars. I didn't know what they were. They were just windows up. I was like, oh shit, you got two cars. Yeah.
You seen the joint he did where how he said he shot all the album covers in one day? It's like a blend that
I,
shows on the
I
album cover.
did, and retrospectively, I'm considering, was that the introduction of AI technology, or was that just great film direction? And
I mean, real live though, if you look at this nigga's pictures, he don't look like he aged.
yeah, yeah,
From volume one to uh Kingdom Come, the nigga don't look like he aged. He don't got no different haircut, none of that shit.
wait.
It could be great AI technology, but that nigga headline look the exact fucking same.
No, look for real. So I'm looking at it. He shows up. They just have a white background. He throws up a hair sign. Cool. All right, next one. You're gonna throw in a jacket and a hat. We're gonna put a red filter over it. All right, cool. All right, next one. Run outside real quick. Stand in between these two cars, in between these two buildings. Pose. All right, bet. All right, come back in. Throw this suit on. We got a back. Like it legit looks like it's all one day. Yeah. That hey, that was
And I'm just saying
that's the
that nigga,
time,
I'm
man.
just saying that nigga don't look like he really aged in the album covers. Like niggas look like they face matures a little bit, you grow a little bit. Like I still look relatively the same as I did in high school, but my face don't look the same.
No.
So I don't know, bruh. Could have been great AI technology though. I mean, that is possible, but that nigga said he shot all them joints on the same day.
I mean, yeah. I mean that
And
I saw the
it's
video.
possible, it's possible because it might have been him shooting different album covers for that particular album and having different ones to choose from and just said, fuck it, I'm gonna use all of these on the ones that's coming after that. Volume 1, 2, and 3. Why not just use this?
That's true, because initially if you have a plan for a volume one, then you're gonna have a plan for volumes to go after that. So you already know the story. You already know how it ends up. Take pictures that play out. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Straps. Hmm.
Yeah.
And that's why
So I'm a we gonna go since we talking about Jay with the albums and the music and all that. Jay has been Jay been talking shit about like what he's gonna do for a long time. So
what you
I
mean.
feel like Jay has been kind of like protected to a certain degree. The nigga told you I could drop a straight dud and I'ma stay up.
Yeah,
Right
that was yeah.
now, that's a dope ass bragging. That's a dope ass bragging
Talking
bar.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To tell niggas I will make some trash and you're still gonna buy
I'm
it.
gonna buy it. That's
That's
talking shit, man.
yeah. Mm. Now, I was talking about the conspiracy aspect of why I don't think that it's just about Diddy and it's about Jay. They're kind of like a smokescreen.
Okay.
It's a black billionaire conspiracy. I feel like they want to take down black American billionaires unless you serve some sort of purpose to fuel that agenda. But with coming for them on the Diddy tapes is not just rappers and entertainers. There's politicians.
I just
There are world leaders on these tapes, I'm sure.
I just did like a clean sweep of my storage. And I was like, oh, we talked about this 2 seasons ago. I don't need this. And now Damn.
Bruh,
Yeah.
we literally in season
Oh wait, no, I do.
in season 1 we talked about the spider web effect that Diddy is gonna have.
Mm-hmm.
And this shit first started popping up. Now that was a year ago.
Yeah, and like you were saying, the I guess the worst slash most interesting part about it is he's got individuals of royal stature internationally that are showing up on this list of people who have attended his parties, shindigs, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Correct. This is a power play. This is the US government saying you're not more powerful than we are. And we're about to reestablish ourselves as a global power. Because guess what? Between this dude we just arrested and our president elect, let's not forget about the president elect, who I said on this motherfucking podcast used to host boxing matches and had dignitaries from all over the world. And I'm pretty sure in countries that feel like underage women, there are plenty of countries around the world that do not have the same laws that a woman has to be 18 to be considered a woman.
Yeah.
To me, she's a girl still at 18 because some of them still act like girls at 45. So at the end of the
Tune
day,
in next season.
at the end of the day, you ain't gonna tell me that these girls are mature enough to know. Of course, if you invite a 16-year-old girl to a hip hop party, she's gonna want to go. She's gonna sneak out of the house. Nothing about this sounds right.
None of it.
That you met her at the mall. None of this sounds right. So
Can't help you, bro.
all I'm saying is the president-elect knows that these people at these parties, guess what? I might need dirt to fend off them coming for me. So it's time to collect the tapes. He goes to trial in May. Trump will be in office in January. It's time to collect the tapes. I need to know what all these motherfuckers have been doing over these years, because guess what? I'm back. Diddy is the smokescreen with his black ass.
That what is black at?
Yo,
I mean, sorry, I'm trying.
Diddy is the smokescreen. They got a whole skit on SNL with Trump and Kanye, right? Now, Kanye is a Trump supporter, I believe.
He's been on camera supporting them. Yeah.
MAGA hatting it up, right?
I don't remember that.
Kanye ain't go to jail. Kanye ain't lose all his money. They did to Kanye what would affect Kanye. They killed his mother back in the day to let him know, Slim, you need to stay in line. You got one of them egos that you'll be you the next Tupac on the low. If you wanted that, you the next Pac on the low. You Drake before Drake. This nigga was Drake before Drake, rapping, singing, producing, making hit after hit after hit. You couldn't go a summertime and not hear 2 or 3 Kanye songs.
It's a great time.
Now, I don't want to go into the weeds with Kanye on Diddy Tapes and none of that shit. I don't want to go into that. I didn't see that nigga name on the list. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Diddy going down, like if he did what he did, he definitely needs to go to jail. And I believe that he did what he did. But the pedophile part makes me sick. But I'm not sure Diddy's a pedophile. Diddy may have procured the people for the actual pedophile. Now, Diddy might, oh, wait a minute. Let me just back that up. Diddy might be a pedophile, yo. Like, fuck that shit. He might be a pedophile. He might be a pedophile.
To procure for.
Yo. Never mind. I don't know why the fuck I even said that. Yeah, like
because you may have, like, you know what I'm saying. Diddy, he was influential. You know what I'm saying, in the early '90s with the music and all that. And I get you don't want it to be true, but with the amount of evidence and everything that's stacking up against it, it's just like, damn.
Honestly, with him, I don't give a fuck because I feel like he got Biggie and Pac, like he had something to do with both of them getting killed. And
for sure.
So I don't give a fuck if this nigga goes to jail.
There like, or knew.
Literally, this nigga's name when he came out, his name was Puff Daddy. What the fuck does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not introducing no nigga as Puff Daddy.
Once he went by P. Diddy, I was like, oh, all right, I got okay. Let me see what you're talking about, Tapes.
Then he just went by Diddy.
Which then got weird because it was like, oh, okay, what do you mean by?
Like, yo, you went from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy. Like, I've heard some wild ass rap names, but nigga, your name is P. Diddy.
What does that mean? Who are you?
Who is he? He's the diddler. That's who he is. We've been asking, did he do it? Then everybody else started saying, did he do it and shit? Like, you came up with that shit. Did he do it? Like, season 1.
Did he do it?
Like, yo. See, and they want to know who, they want to have evidence of politicians and powerful people because, like President Obama said, if Trump gets in office, this world or this country, I'm sorry, will go back to a place that we ain't recognized. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Trump has probably been up there doing this to a few P. Diddy songs or whatever. But he want to make America great again in terms of what we celebrate in our culture ain't really what he trying to deal with. And he wants to get anybody he also can that can possibly come against him. He wants to get them up out of there. So I feel like this is a fact-finding expedition. And somewhere down the line, they're going to be like, because Diddy cooperated and provided all of this evidence, blah, 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 he's going to get some like light-ass sentence. He's going to have to go, if he's guilty, he's going to probably go to jail, especially if it's sex trafficking or like child molestation.
Nah, for
He's going to jail, and he deserves to go to fucking jail. But no, ain't no but to that. He deserves to go to jail. The other people in there is who they want, though, because they don't want fucking Ray J. Fuck, they care about Ray J. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got a basketball court inside and a basketball court outside.
That's Brandy's brother, nigga. Like, the fuck cares about Ray J, dog? Like,
Brandy's brother is crazy. But that's what he is, huh?
that's what they said. You ain't never heard that song, young, when they was like, yo, ain't that Brandy's brother? Like, that was like this nigga's first single or some shit. That's what they call, ain't that Brandy's brother? That's who that is, Brandy's brother.
I know that's who it is, but I didn't know that was his first single.
Yeah. See, niggas know Ray J now. The youngins know Ray J now from this love and hip hop shit. He was the Bama nigga singing before. He became the nigga he is because Brandy was Brandy and Moesha and all that shit that Brandy did. And this little nigga came on Moesha a couple times.
Yeah, that's when I first remember him. Yeah.
I see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
You
don't even know, but you probably don't know too many Brandy songs.
I know The Boy Is Mine with her and Monica. Fuck, so I can't. Yeah, I don't know.
This is my thing, bruh. They don't give a fuck about a Ray J. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck. We don't even know Brandy Montana. They don't give a fuck about who else was hanging around this nigga. They don't give a fuck about these little niggas that's around him. The people that be kissing his, they don't give Nick Cannon in there. They don't give a fuck about none of these niggas.
Oh, drum line.
They don't give a fuck,
bro. That shit was...
They don't give a fuck about any of them. They're like, all right, if they on the tape, that's fine. We'll give them some years or whatever. That's fine. We know they'll snitch. We know they'll tell. Just because we don't hear about it don't mean it ain't happening. There's questioning going on. There's phone calls being made. There's subpoenas being dropped. We just ain't hearing about some of this shit. Oh, yo, they gonna ask. They about to have Ray J ass in there with Bill Duke ass. Oh, sorry, God rest the dead. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean to say that, but a Bill Duke like person. You seen Menace, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you said you got to the party around 2:15. Yeah. You said you came in there with two women. No, they didn't look like women, Ray J. What? How old were they? Well, we got to the party. We really got to the party at 2:30. You see, the fucked up, right? They don't give a fuck about this nigga. He'll fold. Fold. Yeah, here go my phone. Here, take my phone. It's all right here. I called the girls. I did all that. Here you go. Call. Fuck that shit. These niggas is literally getting sensitive with other people that were at the parties talking about stay out of my, like, keep your name out my mouth. Nigga, why? You was at the party. Did you see that crazy shit? You ever seen Funny Marco? That nigga with his face is like, anyway, that nigga face got the craters and shit and all. Whatever.
Okay, I know who you talking about. He did
he be doing the interviews and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I know who you talking about.
And he had Ray J and Orlando Brown on there. At
the same time?
Same time.
I did not see that, but I know that's something
that is something I feel like you need to see. Like, just
I did not, but
understand though, when you're finished watching it, you may feel like you have lost a few brain cells. But
can't be worse than binge drinking.
For pure entertainment value, Slim, I recommend watching that, John. Yeah, just
for sure.
Pure entertainment. But anyway, I think that there's like my mind has gone to like depths of this whole shit because there's other stuff that happened before this that people have kind of like swept under the rug or forgot about a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nobody killed Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones probably died of natural causes, but Quincy Jones is gone. Yeah, and Quincy Jones' name is probably involved somewhere in there, but his legacy might get protected. You never know. I think about the fact that, look, maybe they went to some people, not saying Quincy Jones in particular, but maybe they went to some people and were like, yo, you've had a good run. Your kids are set up. We know that you've done this, this, and this. So you're too old to go to jail. We can't get nothing from you. You 70-something, 79, 89, whatever, 90 years old. What the fuck is the point of you going to jail? So we're going to kill you. This is going to be voluntary suicide. Hear me out. Assisted suicide. You're going to die. And instead of us smearing your fucking name and causing your kids and your grandkids and your great-grandchildren to suffer having your last name and knowing that you're the person that this shit is attached to, you're going to have to give us XYZ assets. You're going to have to pay your toll before you check out of here. And it's time for you to go. Move on. You've had a good run.
That
sounds a little morbid.
Definitely sounds morbid. It also sounds wild as fuck. Like, wow.
Yo, if a person that gets charged with something like that and they know they guilty will put a gun to their head and blow their fucking brains out, why wouldn't you think the government would come to an old ass man? They got health problems any motherfucking way, and they just like, yo, we just gonna hurry this up. And instead of us fucking your reputation up, which you worked so hard to build, instead of us ruining your reputation and you sticking around a few more years, because guess what? We can keep your name suppressed if you agree to this deal. Otherwise, we can make your last years on this earth fucking miserable. We'll bring your old ass in and out of court and make you look so terrible that even the old ladies that got pregnant to your music back in the day will hate your bitch ass. Think about it, young. You talking about people in the limelight. That's ego, reputation.
For sure. Yeah, that's what you built it on. Yeah, for sure.
You don't want that destroyed. You don't want your legacy destroyed. Your legacy is also your kids and your grandkids, whatever, but it's more so what you did and what you worked to accomplish. You don't want that torn down. So I'm going to go ahead and slide on up out of here, young. Give me a great sending off. Give me a great home going.
Yeah. Type shit. Yeah. Jumping off the cliff. Yeah. Do what you want. To me, that's just crazy. I've never taken the time to look at that facet of life that's inevitably going to come if we're lucky enough to get the option to choose.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it feels like to have that type of like wealth where I'm comfortable dying. Like, I still got a lot more I want to do. But I have met old people that are comfortable dying. They're all right with their life. And they're like, if I don't wake up tomorrow, they don't give a fuck because they won't know.
It's probably not any of the ones that I'm talking about, but I wanted to talk about the the post you made by the middle-aged white women that loved you when you went, I guess, to AC.
Hey, yo, they tried to kidnap me, young. The one lady pushed me out the picture.
Didn't know what to do.
The one lady tried to push me out the picture because she thought that I just walked into their picture. But the other two ladies asked me to come and get in the picture with them. So the lady in the black dress, like on the end by her, like she's on my other side by herself. She pushed me out the picture at first. Like, what you doing over here? You just bogarted the picture. I was like, they asked me to come over here.
They're the ones who brought me over here. For real. Okay, all right.
And I was talking to this older white couple that was sitting in the smoking lounge or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we just got to talking because it's AC. We just sitting in the smoking lounge and shit. And we started talking. They came in with their sweaters and they little Christmas little get-ups and shit. And they all three of them were sisters. And it was like
it's always sisters.
3 sisters, yo.
Go ahead.
And
Three is crazy. 3 is crazy.
Hey, bro, how many brothers I say keep in your pocket? At least 1. 3 is better.
That was the same thing in the episode I was watching.
Watch the magic happen, bro. Like
exactly what he said.
There's certain videos I can't post on our YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? Can't post them jumps. But anyway, back to the whole conspiracy aspect. You said that that's wild, and it is kind of wild. No, it's definitely wild. But you know, I've never done it myself, or you know what I'm saying. But I've heard of missions that have been run where the objective might have been to cause chaos over here to assassinate one person.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I can't imagine that they wouldn't approach somebody and say, look, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. We can make your death, like, we can make you look good, or we could fuck this up. However you want to go, it's your choice. But you have to die.
The have to die part is, it's like, damn, for real?
Come on, bro. Hey, look, if Diddy is guilty of what, if Diddy's guilty of what he's guilty of, then do I feel like in my heart morally, like as somebody who don't always operate like it, but I do feel like, you know, I'm a man of God.
But like, growing and learning.
Growing, yeah.
Yeah, it's
do I feel like Diddy deserves to die? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
But would I be sad if it happened? No, I won't.
It's what you call true indifference. Whether it happens or it doesn't, it's not going to immediately affect my life. So I'm like,
It's not even necessarily it's not going to affect my life, because nothing that he does affects my life.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But for the people who he did victimize and the people whose family got to deal with the fact that they got victimized and all that, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be sad if he was dead either. Allegedly victimized, let me say.
Yeah. If
pretty sure
allegations come to be true, yeah, the family members of those involved, I'm gonna say they're probably gonna celebrate that he comes to demise, but it's just
I couldn't imagine if that was like one of my little cousins. You know what I'm saying? One of my female cousins or some shit that's in that's in high school. You know what I'm saying? And somebody did some shit like that to one of them. You crazy?
Low key, personally, I've always waited for like a moment to where I have like a reasonable crash out moment, and that would be as such. If one of my little cousins or something, or one of my sisters called me and said, "Hey, somebody did this," I was like, "Okay."
Yo, and please call me.
You trust and believe? Yeah. I'm like, "Hey, bro. Look, this is what I gotta do. I'm going to do it. You want to fuck with me? Come ride. Yeah, for sure."
Just call me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to go. You know what I'm saying? I want to go.
Brotherhood. Love it.
But let's just hope that nothing like that ever happens. You know what I mean? Um,
Some prayers.
but yeah, bro, this shit is about to get way more messier in my opinion because it's not just about Diddy. There's been plenty of people that talked about, the other people that might potentially be involved. But I think it goes way more. There's way more layers to it than just, oh, okay, we see such and such on this tape, this person sings, or we see such and such on this tape, this person plays sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's about the political players and the people that line their pockets. If you take their funding away, they don't really got no way to maneuver.
End of the game, yeah. Ah, oh, that's.
So it could be a wild direction that our country goes in. Is why I hope to be in New Zealand selling fucking mangoes and guavas or whatever the hell grows in New Zealand.
Well, New Zealand, Madagascar. No, I swear, I would love to just live in a tropical place in a fucking treehouse. I don't even
In a
need internet,
treehouse.
bro.
Did you just say in a treehouse though, my
I
nigga?
did. I swear, I would love to live in a tropical place in a treehouse, and I don't even need Wi-Fi.
So I don't know about that shit right there, cause I need a bathtub and
You
preferably
got the
a
beach money.
jacuzzi
What are you talking about?
bathtub. Fuck that, young. I'm not, nah, fuck that.
What?
Fuck that. And first of all, like, ain't no youngin' about to be like, we about to take a bath in the fucking New Zealand water. If she suggests that shit, I ain't fucking with it. That's salt water. She washing her cooch with salt water. Google to find out if salt water cleans the cooch. Cause if that's what she talking about, young, like, I can't fuck with New Zealand chicks. I'm gonna have to import my own girl from but I don't want to bring one from over here because that's gonna get on my nerves.
That's gonna
I'm
get
just
my
going.
nerves.
I'm just trying to go to New Zealand and sell mangoes and whatever the fuck grows out there. And I'm pretty sure I'll meet a New Zealand bitch that got a bathtub. So gotta put a plan together. But I don't know, bro. I'm sad about this Jay-Z shit, man. I hope that is not true. He has said that he denies it.
Nah,
You
yeah.
know, of course, he denies it. He's actually come out and denied it and has gotten, said something about it. The NFL is still fucking with him right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing because the NFL walks sideways away from a lot of people
Yeah.
real quick.
If there's any inclination that there could be some negative publicity, they avoid it.
Yeah, the NFL tends to walk away from stuff like that. So considering that they're still in a partnership, that's why I'm hoping that he's not involved. Jaguar Wright is mad convincing, no. You know what I'm saying? When she talks about the things that she saw back in the day when it involves him, she's convincing as fuck. You know what I'm saying? She been saying, yo, it's not just Diddy, like Sean Carter's going down too. Woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying?
He did say that. Yeah.
And I'm like, yo,
Like you said, I hate I hate that it's even him in the fucking limelight or target or whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, I knew it wasn't just Diddy. I was like, there's no way
Nah, of
it's
course
him.
not. Of course not. And the I'm a big fan of Law and Order SVU.
Okay.
I'm also a fan of the True Detective series on HBO. Season 2 was the worst season of True Detective, but it was what is going on with this Diddy shit. The whole premise of the show, I'm gonna make this quick. The whole premise of the show was the the town was like this throwaway town, but they were rich because they came up with like some landfill, whatever waste disposal shit that made them rich. They came up with a deal that was going to buy parcels of land, blah blah blah. It was this huge deal. So anyway, to entertain the major players of the deal, they provided girls, and most of the girls were under the age of 18, and most of the girls were flown in and not American. This is what I'm saying about the other cultures, right? Other places consider, there's other cultures, Jamaica being one of them, that considers when a female has her period, she's a grown woman. A girl can have her period at 12 years old.
Yeah, I don't think that's
not a grown woman
at all. At all.
So that's what I'm saying. I said this before, bruh. It's sometimes when people come from other places, they think that shit is cool. Or if you're a millionaire that wants to become a billionaire, and the difference between you becoming a billionaire and a billionaire is you providing this billionaire who can help you get there, a 13-year-old girl, the millionaire niggas will do that shit.
Makes sense. I mean, now that I'm good.
Looks like we coming up to a wrap, bruh. You know what I'm saying? This might have been a cringe-worthy fucking episode. You know what I mean?
Gave me chills.
So yeah, I mean, I got a lot more for this whole shit, but you know, I think we could wrap it up. You know what I mean? Next week.
For next episode.
Next week.
Yeah.
Next week. Our little final episode of the calendar year. You know what I'm saying? So, man, this was fun. Glad to be back on, yo.
I ain't no pro on this thing, but I love doing it. So we love y'all watching, tuning in, appreciate everything. Yeah, we'll be at this next week. So holla.